going on. Things are gonna get better.
Hey everyone! So my name is Shivy Williams. I am your health, wellness, and fitness accountability coach, and I help you reach your goals by holding you accountable for reaching them. Hope you guys are super duper excited about that. So I wanted to make sure I came on and just talked a little bit more about the journey and to just clear a few things up. So I want you guys to know that there are so many things that happen on the journey. But I want to tell you this. The very first thing you have to do when you're on this journey is you have to change this. That's right. You have to change your mindset. That's the very first thing. Hey, Jean, you have to change the way you think about the journey. That is where everything starts. Once you change the way you think about the journey, and what that means is that, no, you're not going to be perfect, possibly. You may have some good days, you may have some bad days, but when you change the way you think, those days don't matter. What happens is those days where you are up, down, sideways, good days, bad days, what happens is when you change the way you think, that allows you to not give up. Regardless of what happens, you still get back up, you dust yourself off, and you start the next day fresh. So I want you guys to know that. Number one, you have to change the way you think to be successful on your journey. And that no matter what happens, you're not going to give up. And that starts here. Number two is this. It is a lifestyle change. It's just not I'm going to just lose weight because I'm going to my class reunion. I'm not just losing weight because of my birthday. I'm not just losing weight because it's summer coming. I'm not just losing weight because it's my birthday. I think I said that one already, right? So I'm not just losing weight just because of these things. And let me tell you why it's a lifestyle journey. It's a lifestyle journey because if you lose weight for those special occasions, once you reach your weight loss goal, you can ask anybody that's done it before, guess what happens? Not only do they gain weight, they actually end up gaining more weight than when they started, right? So here it is. Number one, you have to change the way you think. Number two, you have to make it a lifestyle journey. Number three, you have to do what's best for you. Okay? So I'm going to give you a very, very good example. So let's just say you see someone and that person, you ask them, you say to them, hey, I noticed that you've lost weight. Maybe you lost 10, 20, 50 pounds. I want to know what you've done. And so that person tells you, oh, this is what I've done. I've changed the way I eat. And you want to know what they've been eating. Like, what's their meal plan like, right? Now, just because they share their meal plan with you and they have these awesome results and they've lost 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 50 pounds doing this, does not mean that you're going to have the exact same results. So you have to do what works for you. And don't think just because it worked for them and it didn't work for you that they're lying about what they've done, right? They're not lying about what they've done, but you asked a very specific question. What did you eat? And they shared that with you, but you don't know how much exercise they're doing. You don't know how much sleep they're doing. You don't know how much stress is not in their life, right? So there are things you don't know that causes them to be successful on their journey. So number one, again, is you have to change the way you think. Number two is this is a lifestyle change, right? Complete lifestyle change. Number three is you have to do what works best for you. Yes, you can get ideas from everybody else, but all of our bodies are very different, right? So what may affect you may not affect me when I eat certain foods. What affects me may not affect you when it comes to eating certain foods. I may not be lactose intolerant and you are, right? So I might be able to eat yogurt and do different things with dairy products and it helps me to lose weight. While for you, it may not help you to lose weight. Maybe there's certain vegetables that I eat that you cannot eat because it makes you bloated, right? So you have to do what works best for you on this journey. When it comes to exercising, everybody does something different. Okay, so I love going to the gym, but maybe you don't like going to the gym, so that's not your thing, right? Again, you have to find what works best for you, and that's what you stick with. Now, a kind of bonus thing is this. Please do not think that your weight loss is going to happen overnight. I had said this in the video earlier. I have had a number of people come into my inbox and say, I need to lose my stomach and I need to get rid of, my muffin top. And let me tell you, ladies, because that's who I'm going to be specifically talking to. Let me tell you, ladies, something. This is last to go, right? So on this journey, you have to have patience. You have to be consistent. You have to show up. You have to eat healthy. And sometimes eating healthy is not exactly what you think it is. So you may have to do some research in that. You may have to cut. It's not just about cutting out sugar, and it's not just about stop drinking soda. It's not just about not eating fried food. It's about eating your green vegetables and baked foods. And there's a whole thing to what you have to eat, how you eat, when you eat, how much sodium you use, how much water you drink, right? It's a whole thing. So sometimes you have to do the research, and just because what you think is healthy may not necessarily be healthy, right? You may eat a lot of fruit. Let's say fruit is good for you. So you eat a lot of fruit, but you know fruit has a lot of sugar, right? So you don't want to eat a lot of fruit because it has a lot of natural sugar in it. That's not necessarily going to help with your goals if you're eating way too much fruit. Okay, so you guys, make sure that on this journey, you are doing this for you. No one else. You're not doing this for your kids. You're not doing this for your spouse, your significant other. You're not doing it for your parents. You are doing this for you. Do not let people get you off track, right? People will have a lot to say. I don't care what size you are. When you start the journey, people are going to have something to say. If you lose, like I was not that big when I started. I lost 10 pounds and I'm telling you, people started having something to say. I lost only 10 pounds. So those of you, you're looking to lose 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds, be prepared for people to say negative things to you. And in that negativity, remember, you're living this as a lifestyle. You just keep going regardless of what anyone else says until you reach your goal. Now, once you reach your goal, you have to figure out what do you need to tweak to maintain your goal. So you guys, that's I wanted to kind of clear some things up. I wanted to make sure you understood that it's just not about, having to buy new clothes if you gain weight. I mean, I was just speaking about that earlier because that was personally me, right? That's personally me. But there are other things on this journey that you have to look at and that you have to focus on, right? And the main thing is your mind, changing your mindset. And when you change your mindset, that helps you to not give up when you struggle. And if you fall down, you get back up. The mindset, you start there. And once you can change the way you think about eating, the way you think about exercise, the way you think about when things get tough, right? The way you think about, oh, I am so tired, I don't feel like working out. It's the mind. I'm going to get up and go do it anyway. I really want to eat this pizza. I really want to eat this fried chicken. I want to have this macaroni and cheese. But I'm not going to eat that today. That's a mind thing. My friends want to go out to eat with me. They want me to go out to eat with them, right? And then they're telling me, oh, you always want to eat healthy. Or, you can eat a burger today. You've been doing so good. You have to be able to tell them, no, that's a mind thing right there, right? So, you guys, mind change is number one and very important on this journey. So I hope this video helped you guys. Remember, I'm starting the next 21 days to Feeling Fabulous Challenge November 1st. Come join me as I focus in and lose some of the weight I've gained over the last few months. And like I said earlier in the video, because I have no more clothes to put on, right? And I'm not buying bigger clothes. So I am going to be focusing in on what I am eating and my exercise. So you guys come and join us if you want to join us for 3 days. I'm doing 3 days for free. Let me know. I'm going to post the link in the description box or in the post. You guys can sign up for 3 days for free. If you want to stay in, then you pay only $21 to stay in the challenge. All right, you guys, have an awesome night. You can sign up also on my website, www.lbxfitness.com. See you guys tomorrow for the morning workout. Bye.
Keep pushing on.